Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Brian Schrader coming back at you with the part 4 of the fully flocking a Drake Mallard. So in this step, we're going to go over airbrushing. This one's not going to be a very complicated video. I'm just going to do a 4, 5, and a 6. So in this one, we're going to be evening out the brown color with airbrushing and then adding some slight details to it. This video is not very complicated as far as airbrushing goes. You're just pounding paint into it and changing the color. You're flocking to a more uniform color. So in this video, what you'll need gloves. The paint that I use is Badger Aeropic brown, just a brown color. Seems to be a really good muddish brown that matches the breast of the Drake Mallard pretty well. So I'm just going to jump right on into it. There's really not a lot to this video as far as airbrushing techniques go. You're getting the paint on there. That's about it. So this is what our mallards turned out like with the flocking, and you can run them just like this if you want. This is perfectly acceptable. On some of my other videos, I just discussed airbrushing just kind of brings them to life. You can use this or this. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. So, which one looks more real to you? So, anyway, we're going to continue on. So the type of airbrush I'm using is a Snap-on BF 105. This looks like that. So the dual action gravity fed internally mixed airbrush. I'm using a 0.35 millimeter tip, and yeah, that's about it. So what you want to do, I usually start out on the breast of the mallard and just pound some paint in there. I'm holding my brush about 6 inches away from the mallard itself, just so I can get more coverage on the paint. You're basically just taking all the white fibers that are in that brown color and making them brown. You can overspray a little bit to try and blend not overspray, but blend the color changes together a little bit. So if you come across the lines, you can kind of fade the brown a little bit into the gray, and then we're going to come back over the top of it with black anyway a little bit later, but the brown kind of helps it blend a little easier than just going and running black straight over the top of your gray and your brown. So but yeah, so that's, you can kind of see it right there. I just faded it a little bit. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to pound in hard lines on there, but that's just what I do to kind of help ease your the color transition in the flock. all I'm doing with the airbrush is I'm just pushing down. That gives you your air, and pulling back just a little bit. I'm just doing this. But so that's pretty much all you have to do right here is just that. That can be done, but I add a couple more little details to the back just to I think it makes it look a little cooler, I guess, for lack of a better term. But anyway, so I just make V's on the back. Just like that. And that's it for that color. On the next one, we'll go over covering in black and white. So, see you later.